Another Big East game, another Big East war on the road. Trying to get the players locked in, coming off a home loss to a very tough Xavier team, and then coming in here, playing against a very talented Georgetown team, coming off a great win against Creighton, so they feeling good about themselves. I thought we played with some desperation, trying to make a couple of adjustments as far as the amount of shots we were taking that were early. We wanted to try to be more aggressive going to the basket, and both Kris and Ben played really well today, and I thought a third guy stepped up that we always need. I thought Rodney Bullock played really, really well today. I thought Kyron played well in spurts, but anytime you play on the road, you got to be mentally tough. You got to be totally locked in, and I thought from start to finish, our players were totally bought into our game preparation. So it's really a credit to our preparation with our staff and our players.
Coming into the game, how important was it for you to limit their interior touches, the touches of their big men by the basket?
I think it's very important. I mean, we go into every game and everybody thinks we're the smallest team in the Big East, and if we are, we are, but all we want to do is play team defense. We wanted to crowd the post as much as we can. Hayes' development has been as good as anyone in the Big East. Where he was to where he's at right now is a credit to John and his staff on their player development. We just try to do the best we can to keep it out of there.
Talk about the quote other guys. Kyron with maybe the biggest shot of the game, the
Sure.
corner shot. Is that what you need to keep winning these games?
Sure. I mean, I think we're pretty. There's no secret. If Ben and Kris play well, that doesn't always guarantee us winning the game. We have to have contribution from the other guys, and I thought Rodney's contribution, especially on the backboard, I thought he had one of the biggest baskets of the game. They were on maybe a 9-2 run, and we got an and one. And then Kyron shot. I also thought Fazekas played well in the first half. I thought everybody that touched the floor today gave us something, and we talked about bottom line business, meaning you have to do something when you're in the game, not just be out there playing for Providence.
Did you think you're switching defenses in the second half when they were on their runs? Do you think that impacted them at all?
I don't think so. I mean, John's a great coach. I mean, if, that's the way we play. It's not like we have 4 7-footers out there that can guard the rim. So we do everything we can to try to win the game. If it's changing defenses, whatever's working, we try to stay in.
Kris, at this point, do you enjoy coming on the road? You guys are 6-0 on the road.
I want to say we like coming on the road. We're doing a good job on the road. We're on the feet on the road right now. We're just a tough team right now. We're just trying to figure it out as a team. And I just like playing with the guys. Every day is something new. A lot of guys are improving. A lot of young guys is just learning and they're progressing every day. And when they play good, I think we're a great team.
Maybe the adversity of the road kind of bring out that toughness maybe a little more?
Definitely. Like I said, when the young guys play good, I think we're a good team. And you can see the different personality in the fight that everyone has in each other, and the individuals. And right now, we're just doing really good on the road.
Make no mistake, I'd rather be home. I love Washington, D.C. I mean, I love the Hoyas, but there's no better place to live than me than right at home in Providence, Rhode Island, and at the Dunkin' Donuts Center.
Dunn, talk about your ability to do whatever your team needs, score, pass, and you had a good block, I think, on DSR to close the game.
I just do what the team needs me to do. I like being one of the leaders on the team. I think that's the reason why I came back, to be one of the leaders. We have a lot of great players, a lot of great leaders on the team, Ben, Ronnie, Jr., a lot of good guys. But like I said, I do anything the team needs me to do. And if that's to play defense, I'm going to do that. If that's to get everybody involved, I'm going to do that. So really, I just do what the team needs me to do.
Do you get hyped to come back to your original home?
Definitely. I got a lot of family out here. It's just good to be back here. Good seeing new faces. I haven't seen a lot of my family in a while. So I mean, it's good to get the win on the road, and just to see my family is just good.
Yeah, you guys only took 11 threes tonight. Was there an active decision to start going to the basket a little bit more?
Well, if you watched us the last 4 or 5 games, you saw some missiles being fired, and we wanted to try to make an adjustment on that. So it's a credit to the guys' discipline. It's a lot easier to say it, but the kids had to go out and execute it. So it's really kudos to them for following the game plan.
Dan, talk about playing against size like you do every night.
It's a challenge, Coach always said from the beginning of the season, they're going to challenge you, but we don't play on one side of the court. We go to both sides. So
it's not make it, take it. You got to, again, we address height. You know, we may not be tall at the rim, but I think we got length across the team.
Ben, what's this win do for you guys in terms of the way this conference is bunched up at the top of 4 or 5 teams and getting one on the road like this?
I mean, I think it's a great win for us, and it put us up there. I don't know how many teams that have the same record as us, but now are we be second or something?
I don't care. I don't
But
know.
I think it's a great win for us. It's a great road win, and we're just moving on to the next game.
Coach, Ben's one of the better free throw shooters on the team. At the end of the game, he shot 6, 8 free throws. Were you looking to run inbound plays for him to get him the ball?
I'm going to get it to 2 guys at the end of the game. There's no mistake. You know what I mean? And one of Ben's greatest advantages, is his feet. He's very, very fast. And he's got a great touch, and he's an incredible free throw shooter. You know, we're going to ride and die with these 2 guys here as long as I got them, and I hope I have them a long time.
Coach, in the last 6 possessions, you had Dunn on Rivera Smith. Smith either couldn't get the ball, made turnover, forced errors. Was there something in the game plan that you saw on film? Because it's very obvious in the second half.
Well, first of all, Smith Rivera, you know, before the game, and I told him, it seems like I've seen him for 35 straight years. You know? I mean, he's been here a long time. And Kris knows, Rivera knows. You know, we feel Kris is not just a great player, but he may be the best defensive player in the country. You know, we just ask him to do so much. But one of his greatest strengths is guarding the ball, rebounding the ball, and have incredible anticipation skills. So that was something that we started from day one, that was his matchup. And I thought he did a great job coming down the stretch, being more disciplined than he's been in the past, staying on his feet and staying totally locked in.
Ben, how comfortable were you going to the line?
Super comfortable. That's one of my strengths. So I'm very comfortable going to the
I
line.
think Ben may lead the league in free throw attempts, if I'm not mistaken, and free throws made. I'm pretty sure of that, actually. I mean, every time you turn the box score, he's made 7+ free throws a game. That's a big number.
One more question.
Well, hey, every game in the Big East is incredible atmospheres here. We have a great team. Our #1 hope is to have as many teams in the Big East represent the Big East in the NCAA championship. And when you got games like this, nothing but the best can come out of it. So see you guys down in Providence.